Hello everybody, welcome to Fruitful Trees. Here we are today at a friend Bill's house and we got these amazing bananas, and there's so many banana trees here and there's so many soursop trees here. There's so many fruit trees here. This place is amazing and this property is so beautiful and it's for sale. So I know a lot of my viewers say they would love to live in a place like this. Well, that's not the main reason I'm here, but this is your opportunity if you are interested. But I was so glad to get here before the current owners, Bill, sold the house, because he wanted to give me a tour here and show me all the amazing things he's done. And this is how you get a fruit forest started, because it is already fruiting after just 3 years of him planting trees, and it is going to turn into the most amazing property in the future for the next owner. But even for Bill, he's been just enjoying the fruits, and you're going to see him today talking about that on Fruitful Trees. So here we go. All right, everybody, here we are at Bill's house in Jupiter, and he has a food forest he wants to show us. So welcome to the show, Bill.
Hey, welcome.
How much property do you have here?
I have 1 1/3 acre with a huge pond in the backyard.
Okay, so how much area can you actually grow on? Because I know you have some forest area
Every
behind.
piece of I've removed so many trees, and here I got 2 main trees.
Okay, so show us around.
You want to see the 2 main trees?
Yes, go
Come
for
on,
it.
let's go
All
for
right.
it. Well, start here. I removed like big live oaks. We got an achi here, and this part of the farm right here was my last piece that I did, because I removed the big trees because I wanted more fruit trees.
So there were big oak trees here that you moved.
Gigantic oak trees, and you can see that's why we mound up here. It's because there's so much mulch here. I did this whole property based on permaculture methods. So tons and tons of loads of mulch came in to get it where it is now. So we got achi tree here because this is the only mangosteen that will grow here in Florida. So I had to have one. And over here, as I was getting towards the end of my collecting trees, I learned about a mame apple. And I said, oh my God, nobody has it. I called everywhere. I ended up in South Dade, and I bought myself a mame apple. Have you ever had a mame apple?
Yes, I have.
Is it good?
Yes.
Good. And then, I got the classic Geffners over here. And, the mangoes. And
What kind of mango is that?
this one is, I have like only 7 varieties. Because I even seen like in your video that, if you do it over again, you wouldn't have a lot of mangoes just because there's so many mangoes. But right here we got Maha
Chinook, yes.
And,
yes.
And this actually, all my mangoes and most all my trees came from a mutual friend called Leaf in West Palm Beach. He's an incredible collector, and I really suggest anybody that's going to do a food forest really buy bigger trees and use Leaf. But over here, which I got from Leaf, this is like one of the things I'm really proud of, is I got Paul, what is this called? Can you tell by the leaves?
That's a custard apple?
It's an abiyu.
Abiyu, yes, abiyu. Leaf has those. And
I have 2 big abiyus. They cost a lot of money, but well worth the money because they're good. And over here, I was watching a video, and this tree here is santal. Have you ever eaten santal?
No, but I know what it is.
Yeah, so it's really popular in Thailand and stuff like that. So I got like 5 of them on the property. I envision that one day this too will canopy over here like that.
Now, I don't see any water. Are these on water?
They are on water. And I just took the sprinklers down because we were selling the house. But this is that time of year where we get a lot of rain anyway. But I had them up in the air doing it. But the rest of the property, it's underground and drips.
Okay.
So I got over here when I saw a video. Some guy was over there at Excalibur and talked about the Bell starfruit and how big it is. So I got the big one here. So this is, as we keep
Let's see how big these.
Yeah, they're big.
These bells are. Can I take that and try it?
Yeah, absolutely, please.
This is the bell variety of the starfruit. Okay, nice and big and sweet.
Very juicy,
okay.
huh?
Keep going.
All right, great. So over here, we got the, I had the lychee, but here I think this wax shabu.
Yes.
I don't like wax shabu, and I'm gonna leave this since it's so big. I'm gonna leave it for the next owner to take it down. I'm gonna suggest to him to take it down because lychee is much better tasting fruit and more rewards in eating a lychee. So come on, let's come in my forest. So like I said, this is all going to grow up in a matter of a couple of years. It's going to be great for us. So I put a lot, like on the ground here, as you get sunshine mimosas, you will see some of the purple flowers on the bottom, but this whole thing's being taken over by them. A lot of, so I probably have about like 30 guanabanas on my property. Some of them people know them as, help me out with what they call them.
Soursop?
Soursop. And you have soursops.
Yes.
And you really like soursops,
Oh, yeah.
right? Then we got over here.
Now, are these grafted or are they seedlings?
They're all seedlings.
Okay.
So they're going to take some time. Then I got over here another, this is small. This is my first sweetheart lychee I have here next to my hog plum that I got from Excalibur.
Now, why'd you plant those so close?
Well, you know what, Paul, that's a great question. I was running out of space. And I was like, I got to a point where I knew I needed to stop the insanity. And I just planted it here. And that's going to be up to the person afterwards to be able to take care of. But, you know, why I did it is because I wanted this to be, you've been to Excalibur, right?
Yes.
And you go to that front of the place, there are hog plum trees like in the front, especially if you show up in season. It's beautiful. And this, and the branches go wiry and stuff like that. And I thought this would give a really nice, train it so you have this more of a private. Because this is like when you get in here, it's like a food, it is a food forest. We'll go back in here, but since we're here, we got a mango from Leaf over here. This was my last 3 trees that I bought. And I bought the best from your friend Mike up the coast here.
Yes. At Trees and Bar.
Yes. And so I said I want 3 best ones. So I got the M4.
Yes, excellent.
Excellent.
What's that one in the corner?
That's an Asian one called Pickering.
Pickering, M4, okay.
M4. And this is going to be great for the person who's going to be here. This is going to canopy here.
Buttercream,
yeah.
okay.
And honey kiss.
Honey kiss, okay.
And so this will come here, and you know you got the beautiful clusa to give me the final part of the privacy over here. But let's get back in here in this forest over here, and we'll go into the one I planted.
Sure.
As a row farm. So we already went through that. I got tons of Thai mulberries. So in the morning when I come back from the gym, I'll be eating mulberries. Come over here. I got this one day we'll have this beautiful privacy fence of this is called again the cherry called the red ones.
Acerola?
Acerola.
Acerola cherries, okay.
Vitamin C, where vitamin C originally came from.
Yep.
And then here we have a black sapote. And this we got a big one over here. This thing grows fast. You have a black sapote?
Yes.
It's like we gotta watch out for it. It'll grow quick. Soursop. And I don't know if you're able to tell what this is, but I see this is called Rollini.
Rollini, yes.
You got to eat it quick, or it's going to get really snotty, right?
Yep.
Do you have one?
Yes.
Did you get a big harvest on yours this year?
Not yet. I haven't got a harvest yet,
right.
but I've had them.
But I got a number of Rollinis on my property.
Have any of them fruited yet?
No, but I got an Attamoy in the back that is fruiting. I'm happy to show your audience that. So, this is called, what the hell is this called? It's a very popular, what happened is I have a chart, and I tried to find it before you came in. I couldn't find it. And this is called, name a couple of varieties that are really sought after.
It looks like a mango. Well, there's so many.
It's a mango, yeah. But what is it like a variety? Forget it?
I don't know. Cherry?
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, let's go.
So we got a mango here that's looking nice. How long's that been in the ground?
2 years.
Okay.
That's from Leaf also. Leaf collected all my trees. This is a hog plum that was really small that I got. This is avocado. This is one that's an early variety.
Do you know the name of it?
No, I don't know.
Avocado. Okay.
It was blooming before I went on vacation this year. So this one here has been planted like a farm. It's not like a forest, but we got 2 other areas we're going. So come on, let's go.
Alrighty.
So we got right here, we got a fruit cocktail.
Nice.
One of the things when I did this, I didn't want to have a lot of mangoes. I wanted to have the other specimens. Ice cream.
Excellent.
So here,
Love ice cream, yes.
you go through here. I planted all this is all organic turmeric, and I pull it up, and there's no brown on it. It's wonderful. One of my best buddies on the West Coast is like, Bill, please go to the post office and stuff one of those tons of them in there, and I do it a couple times a year for him. And this is Jabota Cava. This one gave me so much fruit this year, I couldn't even eat it. I think even here, last week, there was still like right here. I mean, I couldn't even eat them all. There was like, this thing just like produced too much. And actually, I got this from Leaf. And it was really great. So let's keep on going. Well, I think your audience will love the idea that we're going to sit here right now and eat fresh longans.
Oh, wow.
Off my tree. You were just over Jerry's. Did he have longans on his tree?
No, I didn't check actually. Very nice.
Also known as the dragon eye, because you could see through it and see the seed. What do you think of the fruit?
Excellent. Excellent. Do you know what variety this is?
Nope, I got it from Leaf.
Okay.
So it would be the best. Okay?
Yes. Alrighty.
Cool couple. Bring something for your wife and your son. Or your wife.
Yeah, they're good. Okay.
All right. So here, I wanted this when I finished this row. I said, "Oh my God, I have space left over just a bit." I said, "You know what? With soursop being $11 to $13 a pound, and this is a farm, I said I'm going to plant a bunch of soursop, and that would be my money maker. Besides the turmeric." And this farm is 3 years old, and it takes like 3 years for a farm really to take off. I mean, I'm a kite surfer. I gave up when I moved up here from Fort Lauderdale 3 years ago. I gave up my passion of kite surfing, and I full-time did this. I was going to Lee's house in the early part of the pandemic, getting trees from him and putting in my Prius. And it happened in like in February. I got in a ski accident, and I was limping up there with a cane, and Leaf would be putting it in there. And I have all these pots here. I had to end up going to Jupiter and get some guys to help me plant them because I knew it needed to be planted. But do you know what this is?
Lemongrass?
Well, no, it's not lemongrass. This is called Vetiver grass, and this is used for pond restoration and other. So it's nice. So when you get the rain, right, it just goes down, goes in the ground. And like I said, here we got tons of mulch that came in here, and this ground is so wonderfully fertile. But tons of soursops over here. So another Jabota Cava, tons of banana varieties. This is a pomelo. Do you like pomelo?
Yeah.
I love pomelo. First time I had pomelo was over there at the West Coast. What was the name of the famous nursery on the island just outside of Fort Pierce?
Oh, skips my mind.
Okay. But anyway,
I was just looking at them, yeah.
I'll probably think about it in a second. Another Jabota Cava. Another variety of mango. I have a few citrus on my property. Not a lot. So this is Valencia orange. This is black sapote. This is really a delicious fruit. They get huge, and some people call it chocolate pudding, but it doesn't taste like real light chocolate. But when you open it up, it's creamy, it's black, and you put it in a shake. Oh my God, it's so delicious. And I happened also, when I got this place, everybody said, "Oh yeah, don't get canistels, egg fruit, right?" And I said, "Okay, I won't get it." Then I went to this place, this nursery, and I ate my first canistel. It was completely soft. I put it in the blender with a little bit of a plant-based creamer. I was blown away. I said I have to have canistels on my property. Have you ever had it as a shake?
Did you put the skin in it and everything?
I didn't put the skin in it. Should I put the skin on it?
I don't know if it matters.
I peeled it off, and it's that bright, yolky yellow color, and you know that's bringing so much nutrition into your body. It's like, I love it. So we'll come across a couple of them along the way here. This is my pomelo. I've been having the toughest time with it. I got it from I almost thought that saw the name on the West Coast, but I got it from him. It was one of my first fruit trees I ever bought. Now, this is interesting here. I got these trees from Lee, and when I got it home, this is called the pumpkin variety of Mame Sapote. And I still have it on here, not for sale. And I have it right here and right there. They're doing terrific here. And the nice thing about this variety is that they don't get super big. And this is like a dwarf, they've told me. You know, you get the typical, like at your house, you know, you get when we're walking through here, we're all pulling them out, but you know, you get the stacks of bananas everywhere, you know. Let's keep on going. And take a picture down here, Paul. You see all of this turmeric. I don't water this here in the center. And it just grows incredibly well. It's so organic, there's not anything that goes up. Now, this is Jackfruit. This is
butterscotch,
brown
sapodilla.
sugar, sapodilla. I got like 3 varieties of sapodilla. This is and this is a tree I got from Mike because of you, right here.
Jujube.
What?
Jujube.
Jujube.
Yes.
I loved it. When I went over there, I said, I saw your video, and I contacted him, and went over there, bought one for my neighbor that lives in the neighbor and myself, and I ate them. Mike is so cool, you know, he's a great guy.
Yeah.
You eat as many as you want. I'm like, oh my God, I have to have it. Then like 2 weeks later, I went by, and because of your video, they were all sold out. And my buddy ended up buying all of his ABUs because Mike has this gigantic ABU tree right by his house. And my buddy went over there and bought all of his ABUs that he didn't want to sell, and they were grafted. And right there's a really big mature Santal.
Wow.
And this is never ending, always going Myers lemons.
Oh wow.
It never stops. I haven't bought lemons in the longest time, and they're terrific. They're just lovely.
That's
and
beautiful.
so what I had done here is when I got to the point of it was done, my next stage was bringing in the pollination. I already knew because of permaculture that you need to bring the pollinators. So my enjoyment has been at my final stages of this farm was bringing in ginger plants and also ginger and heliconias. And so I bought a crazy amount of money, tons of varieties that were brought in from Puerto Rico and Hawaii, and they're planted all over the place. But you know, unfortunately, I'm not going to be here to see them, but they're going to be beautiful. Let's go. So this is another long tree over here, and along this pond here, which is an enormous pond. I don't know if your audience will be able to see it in scale, but anyway, it's big. And so we got 9 sugar apple trees here, and I had an incredible harvest this year, and I've been eating and eating and eating. One, I think I have 1 left on the tree, and I saw it this morning. And anyway, we're gonna pass on it. Right here. There's one
There
right
you go. Wow.
They were huge, because I don't know what it is because it's high up here. My sugar apples were really big, and yeah, they're great. So come on, let's go here. You can see how tall they're going to be. So like in March, I was reading about Adamoyas that you should prune them like in March, and I was pruning them earlier before that. Now afterwards, I'm going to tell the person that says prune in March, so it will spur the growth, and you get a lot of flowers. And we have no problem with pollinators here in Jupiter Farms because the estuary is like 2 houses away from here, so we get tons of birds and life. We got another soursop here, and then because I watched your video, I ended up buying a must-have. Do you know what that is?
White sapote?
White sapote.
Yes, yes.
See, when you're a fruit person, you know by leaves what they are. And I ended up buying this because of Paul, who said how good it was.
So good. Have you had any yet?
I haven't had it yet.
What variety is that?
Let's see if I can find it. Yep, I will. This is a white sapote redland.
Redlands, beautiful, delicious.
So,
alrighty.
So in here, what we have is a lot of soursops, a lot of different pollinators in here as well. Be careful. And I'm big about pollination, about bringing pollinators in. And I have like these bananas over here as well as the Mexican sunflower that I just use for chop and drop. So if we look in the bottom of the certain trees, you're going to see the banana leaves, you're going to
Sure.
see the Mexican sunflower and all the other stuff. And so another use soursop here. That's another soursop over here.
Soursop?
This is soursop.
Okay.
And here I only tried to eat a custard apple once, and I ate it too early. I didn't ate it before it really got soft. And but it's grown great. It's loving it here.
What is that? What kind?
What variety? This says custard apple on it. I'm not sure what variety.
Okay.
Let's see. Nope, there's not a
Alrighty.
variety on it.
This is a beautiful place.
But it's really grown. It looks nice, huh?
Yes.
So will you be able to tell me what the next one is? I think I've heard you mention it before in the video. I got this from our friend Lee. Can you recognize the leaf?
What is it?
San Paulo.
San Paulo, yes.
San Paulo Adamoya.
Well, no, San Paulo would be custard apple.
Custard, San Paulo
Yes.
custard.
Beautiful.
It's beautiful. And another Adamoya here. I think this is Elisa. Another Lisa here. The one up front I was trying to remember is ice cream.
Ice cream banana.
Ice
Cream mango.
Ice cream mango.
You had one in the front as well.
Yeah, that's the one.
Excellent. One of my favorites.
Yeah. Oh, it's terrific. I'm
Yeah.
really happy to have it. So let's go ahead in the forest, the back forest.
Alrighty.
So back here, you can see I use a lot of Mexican sunflowers here on the property line. It's beautiful. When it turns yellow, it turns yellow. It's a lot of work, but when those flowers come in, you've never seen such a profuse yellow color before. And the birds and the pollinators love it. So if you want it, all you do is cut a little piece on, put it in the ground, and 6-7 months now from there, you'll be sorry because you have to really do a lot of maintenance on it, but it's great. So we got here, Paul, what's that called?
I don't know.
Jackfruit?
Jackfruit. What kind?
I'm not sure, but you have a lot of jackfruits,
Yes.
and your neighbor has a lot of jackfruits.
Yes. Wow.
We got over here, Elisa over here at Amoya.
Okay. Wow. Yeah, a lot of trees here.
Yeah, so I put them in here. This is like going to be a really beautiful jungle in here. It is already. Soursop. I got the classic Howell avocado here. I got a wall over here, soursop. I got a wall here of Syrian cherries. I happen to love Syrian cherries. Do you like them?
Yes.
I come out here when they're in season, and not one of them goes to waste. When it starts turning red, I'm out here every morning. I'm not going to let it go to waste. Let's
Wow.
put the seed in the ground. Soursop. Be careful, I just hit that. That's from me doing a Mexican sunflower. Another avocado variety. This is Catalina. More Vietnam grass, which is great because if it rains, it traps down here, goes here. They could go here, right? It's the symbiotic relationship of a permaculture forest.
Yep.
These bananas over here started from our gift from our mutual friend Lee. Remember that bananas he has in the backyard
Yep.
by the
Yep.
canal? And they propagated and they created this wonderful wall over here. So obviously I have more bananas than I can eat. So then I'll freeze them, I'll put them in the freezer, and I'll give it to friends that love to have smoothies. And so I don't let anything go to waste. When you're a farmer, you don't let anything go to waste. It's a beautiful big Adamoyas, soursop. Let's go around this way. And you can see here, let me see all the flowers and the pollinator colors. It's all about bringing pollinators. And of course, as a cook, somebody who loves Indian food and loves vegan food, you have to have your bay leaf.
Yep. Bailey.
And it
Yep.
does great here for some reason. I tried it other places and it's like, I'll take it. Just come on over here. Let's go. This is beautiful, guys. And here we are. We're going through a forest. And it's all food. You can eat it. You're healthy. You
Edible
know how
forest.
you grow it.
Yeah.
It's just wonderful. Come on, let's go. So we got another Adamoya over here. This one's doing great. I mean, they're all doing great. Look at this. Look how healthy it is. It's like it's like I want to produce. And speaking of producing and Adamoyas, come on, let's go and see these
All
Adamoyas.
right.
Soursop, wonderful variety of mangoes. You know, all my mangoes are fiberless, like yours. You would never put a mango in Florida that has fiber in it. We're not shipping them. So look at this. Is this beautiful side or what?
Wow.
Look at this. Not just 1, 2, 3, 4. I had the biggest one for breakfast the other day. My partner, who doesn't care about fruits, when it comes to eating sugar apples and Adamoyas, he's totally in. And he says, yeah, you have to spit out a lot of seeds. But he doesn't complain. I say, hey, Barry, you want to share an Adamoya? He sits down and he enjoys it. And but look at them. Look how beautiful they're doing. I mean, it's just gorgeous.
Absolutely.
They love it
Absolutely.
here. This is a variety. We all like the idea of a Christmas tree, right?
Yes.
But unfortunately for your viewers, they grow super quick. Don't do it. This is a rare white variety, I was told. I've never eaten this one. I've eaten the red ones, and I actually had it in my front yard, and I knocked it down.
What is it?
This is a white. This is the white. This is one cotton candy fruit.
Okay.
What's it called? What's it called
The
again?
little red ones?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the cherry.
Yeah, but it's called
Strawberry, Jamaican strawberry.
Jamaican, and this is the white variety, and I'll probably chop it down and pretty soon. Unless somebody wants to come over and grab it. Okay, so here, like I said, I put a lot of these sunshine mimosa down because I wanted to bring in these pollinators, and you get to see them here. It's just beautiful. Let's get the view from.
You have a nice garden beds here too.
Yeah. So what happened is, as a farmer, permaculturist, I decided I wanted to go the route of hugelkultur, right? So I brought in the logs, I brought in the mulch, I brought in the organic. So what I've learned, this is my second year at it, what grows really great and it's easy to grow in Florida is collards and kale.
Yes.
And so I was gone for a long vacation, and because of the millipedes and the worms, the thing just dropped. I came home, it's like, what the heck happened? And it's doing the whole thing that it's supposed to do. You got the animals in there eating the logs, they're peeing, they're pooping, they're doing all this stuff. And so it's ready for the next load of organic mass to go there. Then, of course, if you're going to be a farmer and be a permaculturist, you've got to have your home for your worms. And my worms are fed great. If it's not papayas, it's not mangoes, and of course everything that we don't eat in our house. We don't need in our house. So we pretty much eat vegetarian or vegan in our house. It all goes there. We have our little containers. We put them there. Our coffee is saved. I'll put them in a mixture here, and I'll put some kelp in there. And for the next week, and I'll come out here and I'll pick through my. Where's it at right now? I don't know if it got too hot and killed it. What's it called? The thing that's really good for fertilizer is called. Oh my God, my name. Anyway, it just escaped my name. So we're coming towards the end of the tour. Come on. We have tons of heliconia, a lot of ginger, heliconias, and of course, my house is being. Paul's not here because I'm selling my house. He's here because I needed to document what I did here, a 3-year sacrifice of my life to doing it. And this house is called Butterfly House. And if you look out here, all day long I'm in my kitchen. You see butterflies. We have hawks that call this place home. I just noticed this morning the hummingbirds have started to arrive. And it's just wonderful to sit out here on the deck and to see the view. So right there are some heliconias, but we're going to go up here and end the tour by going up on my balcony so you can see the beautiful view.
All right.
What a great life a farmer has here in South Florida.
What a beautiful screen room here.
Oh yeah, 600 square feet.
Yes.
And so we just sit here and we watch nature. Up here on that branch over there is where the hawks come. Each year
Wow.
they have 2 babies, and we watch them go through the process of making babies to the baby learning communication to May when they fly off and they begin their own new life. And it's incredible. It's because we created here a symbiotic relationship using permaculture, and everything coexists. Everything has a purpose, and it's really wonderful. It's like now I'm done. I'm going to be passing this on to somebody, and I'm going to be able to drive by knowing that I really created something special, and the person that comes in now is just going to be lucky because all I could do is put flowers and, last year what I was doing, and I probably recommend is you could put in South Florida, you could just go and buy an eggplant and put it in the ground. You don't have to put it in your raised bed. Just put it in the ground. And then you can have more eggplant than you want. And you put like 6 of them in the ground, you could be eating eggplants every week for the whole season. And that's what I did over there. And it was wonderful. I didn't even put it in my raised beds. I said, I'm just going to juice my kale, I'm going to saute my collards. And
Well, I love everything you've done here. It's just beautiful. It's
Thank
really
you.
nice. Yeah.
Thank you.
This is really amazing. All right. If anyone's looking for a beautiful fruit farm to move to, this place is available. But this is amazing. We came here to see everything that has been done here the last 3 years, just to give you all an example of what you can do with your property.
Plant your first fruit tree. It becomes a love, a passion, and it's something to do with your family. And it's one of the greatest honors I've ever done was grow this farm here.
Very nice. Thank you for having me come see it.
Thanks, Paul.
Thank you. All
Take
right.
care.
All right, everybody. That was amazing, and I'm so excited about places like this, and I'm so glad Bill contacted me to come on out here. Just another great example of fruitful trees. Put your comments and questions below, everybody. Have a great day and keep growing.